pulling out of Lawson Creek Park on the Jack's Island side. You take care. See you later.
Yes, sir. You too. Y'all be safe.
Thank you, sir. You too. Straight ahead is the bridges that cross over to Trent River. We're going under the railroad bridge in the Trent and into the Neuse and then all the way down to Kennel Beach. To the left there is Newbern, and it's going to go underneath. There's a railroad bridge. I think it's a swing out bridge, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll go through that, and then underneath that next bridge, which is a drawbridge going to Newbern. Railroad bridge. There's like boat slips for Newbern. Guess people can dock there, go stay at a hotel. And we're going to pass underneath this bridge right there, which goes into the town of Newbern. The bridge that we're coming up on is the Front Street Bridge, I think, which goes into downtown Newbern. And that's a drawbridge. This will put us into the Neuse River. That next bridge coming up is Highway 17 bridge going into Bridgeton, and it's also the one that takes you to 55, which takes you down to Bayberry. That's what we used to get down to Kennel Beach. This is just a maze of bridges. And you know how they talk about the spaghetti model on hurricane tracks and stuff. I always call these the spaghetti bridges because I feel like that's pretty much the same thing. And it was mind-boggling to me the first time I came across these bridges. I really don't know where I'm supposed to be. I still make a mistake every now and then. I shouldn't admit that. Found myself with 70 heading toward Moorhead when I should be taking 17 down toward Bridgeton across the river here. Just missed my right hand turn. Kept on going. Paddled 2¼ miles out of the boat ramp at Jack's Island so far, and water temperature was 58 degrees, and the air temperature about 15 minutes ago was 44 degrees. We're expecting a high probably in the neighborhood of 65, I think, today. But that's our first point right there. And let's see, the next point will be close to Fairfield Harbor when we pass around the following. You feel like you've paddled a distance, and then you look back, and the bridge that we went under 20 minutes ago looks like it's just right behind you. So both ways. Didn't even see that boat. I think I'll take that back. I think I saw him a while back, and I never saw him go by us because he's on the right shore. I guess when he went by, it took a while to get to us. This paddle is with the three of us, as usual. Paul Mixner, Ginger Motes, and myself. And Ginger and I were talking a few minutes ago. We were talking about our likes and dislikes of places that we go to paddle. And pretty much, I think the three of us can agree that we like a little bit of everything. Open water, of the sounds and stuff. None of us, I don't think, have paddled out in the ocean yet. Just done a little bit. Myself, not very much, not enough to count. And we've done a lot of creeks and rivers, and I can say that we probably all three enjoy every bit of it, and it's nice to have the variety, and not everyone enjoys all of it. We're approaching. That'd be a good one. We're approaching our first point here, and I'm going to put a marker on this. I think I know where we are. We're at 4 miles. So we're approaching almost halfway. That's unbelievable. It's really not been tough at all. We've had some boat traffic out here, but nothing significant. Bit of haze out here today. We could smell smoke, so at first I thought it was fog, but I really think that it could be some kind of burn somewhere. Paul and I found some kind of something, big box or whatever, right up in one of these points. And I'm wondering if this was it. I can't remember. We're getting close enough. I should be able to see it before. We saw it right over from the river when we were paddling up in here. And that's the place where we pulled up in there and took a look at that, and then came back out onto the main part of the river. The waves had just intensified tremendously, and it was like that the rest of the way. Let's see, that was at 4.4 miles before. So yeah, that should be the spot. I think I see it actually. passing Fairfield Harbor right now. Swing around. Which I think is the mouth of Broad Creek. We're passing Broad Creek, Fairfield Harbor, and we are working our way towards Cedar Island. I think I've mentioned that in some previous videos. Today I remembered to put my hat on my head. I carried it last time with me, didn't even have a clue. It was tucked behind my neck, and when I put my PFD on over my head, it pushed it down. Needless to say, I got pretty good sun. So today was better. I'm so glad we're getting to do this. Eventually we're going to run out of places local. That's the sad part. And we'll either have to duplicate or either we're going to have to drive further away in order to hit new spots. This one is a fun one. Today the water has been extremely flat compared to what it was last time. I think it started out with a few ripples, not a great deal, and picked up just before we got to Fairfield Harbor. Today it's continued to be pretty smooth all the way, and wind is considerably less. I checked the water temperature again a few minutes ago, and previously up in the Trent River, not long after we put in, was 58 degrees. Ginger took that temperature, and I took it a few minutes ago, probably about 20 minutes ago, and the Neuse River out here is 60 degrees. Air temperature now is, let's see what we got, 57 degrees. So I think we're heading for a high today around 65 degrees, but we should be off the water before we get close to that, I believe. We don't have a great deal farther to go. We are at almost 7 miles now. The last time Paul and I did this, I got 10.6 miles, so not a great deal more left for us. 3.5 miles roughly at the most. Ginger's truck, that's a good sign. Boat ramp should be straight ahead. Close to right where that flag is, I'm pretty sure.
There's our boat ramp.